Let's bring in NBC10 political commentator Sue O'Connell to talk about the Trump administration's foreign policy. Sue, a lot of attention on President Trump's plans for Gaza. What do you make of his comments?
Well, Matt, remember, Trump's foreign policy platform while he was running for president can be summed up easily as America first. And also understand President Trump, in fact, any president, does not have the legal authority to do some of the things Trump is proposing. So having said that, Trump's suggesting that the Riviera of the Middle East idea, he did that last October. His son-in-law, Jared Kushner, he suggested it before that. So it's unlikely to really happen. However, his comments may complicate his ideas for Iran. The president said today he wants to negotiate a nuclear deal with Iran after reimposing a, quote, maximum pressure campaign on the Islamic Republic. So while this might be seen as a positive move towards Iran, Iran supports Hamas, and it's unlikely that they'll be receptive to an administration threatening to displace Palestinians out of their home.
From the Middle East over to Europe now, the Ukraine-Russia war continues. President Trump said on Monday he wants Ukraine to supply the U.S. with so-called rare earths in exchange for financial support. What has the reaction been to that idea?
Well, Matt, the rare earths we're talking about are about 17 metals that are used for magnets in electric vehicles, cell phones, missile systems, all sorts of electronics. And trading resources for support is actually part of President Vladimir Zelensky's victory plan for the war. So Trump said he could end Russia's war against Ukraine, remember, in just 24 hours after taking office. It's been a couple of weeks, but it's still a priority. Experts are saying the next step would be for Trump to pressure Russian President Vladimir Putin to move toward peace.
Let's finish over with a government organization that many Americans may not know about. That's the U.S. Agency for International Development, or USAID. The agency works to alleviate poverty and provide humanitarian relief to foreign countries. Now, President Trump has issued a 90-day freeze on that aid and has placed many employees on administrative leave. How do those actions fit into his foreign policy goals?
Well, again, Matt, it's America first, right? Many Trump supporters will argue that the United States should not be sending money out of the country to foreign lands when they have Americans here who need support. But what does USAID do? Well, it was founded in 1961, and it wields what's called soft power. It delivers billions of dollars in humanitarian aid overseas to more than 100 countries, most of them developing. The theory is that if the United States helps stabilize these developing countries, they'll be friends, not foes, and become trading partners. Now, Elon Musk has claimed without evidence that the agency is, quote, a radical left political psyop and a crazy waste of money. And interestingly, USAID was a key player in Musk's home country of South Africa, supporting black South Africans as they fought apartheid.
Political commentator Sue O'Connell in the newsroom for us. Sue, thank you.
You're welcome, Matt.